The Malosey trip. That's what we call it, me and my friends. Doesn't seem to matter where we're going or the destinations we don't reach. It's always referred to the same. The Malosey trip. I bet if we went to Anaktuvik we'd be unable to call it anything else. I do change the name of the video each year, it would be very boring. Our Malosey trip for 2024 was primarily a journey to Hughes, Alaska, Indian Mountain, and Pocahontas Hot Springs. There's not much information on Pocahontas Hot Springs, but that didn't stop us from planning an expedition there. 5 of us set out on our usual route to Tanana: myself, Paul, Steve, Derry, and John. I know what you're thinking. Ben and Joe were not with us. Believe me, they wanted to be. The good news is, John and Steve both got super wides this year. It was such an improvement in equipment that Paul had to go look for harder trails just so we could challenge ourselves a bit. We left Nenana March 12th for Cedar's cabin, and Ben came along for that first leg.
I just burn my hand watching him. Freaking matchstick, serious.
Leaving Cedar's cabin the second morning, I immediately rode into water on Cedar's slough. After Derry and I barely made it through, I unhooked and rode back through to tell my friends to go the long way around.
Little water right here in the slough. Right outside of Cedar's. Cool!
We then rode to Tanana and Dale and Cynthia's Tozitna cabin the following day. Thankfully, the trail was broke and the snow conditions were very good for both trail riding and breaking trail.
The old trail kind of reminds me of the North Commission.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah. Beer 30?
Yeah.
Holy moly! Performance mode? It's not that bad. Wait, what? Some food broke in there?
I don't know. Hopefully not, but it does.
What does it smell like? What'd that smell like?
It could just be peppercini.
Oh, it smells like pepperoncinis. Uh-oh. Oh, what Santa Claus got in his bag? It does smell like chips. Pepperoncinis.
Peppercini.
Oh, Triscuit trail damage.
Gotta come out tonight.
Coffee time. Dude, John's already asleep.
Yeah, dude, he's tired.
Twice.
Tuck me down.
Right? It's gonna be a long night.
That's on film.
There you gotta be kidding me.
That'll make the.
A what?
That'll make Sports Center.
Oh, there she is.
All right,
Yeah,
film
you
the film
needed the
good
last
I got the regular one.
The first one came out about that big around. Burnt all the hair off my hand.
Jeez.
A couple minutes later,
It's totally normal.
leaking at the bottom.
Yeah.
Woo!
Day 3, we woke to clear skies and cold overnight lows, dropping to as much as 35 below zero. We again traveled up the Dag River to the Allakaket Trail, which thankfully Arnold Marks from Tanana had already broken out. Thank you, Arnie.
Nice and easy.
Yeah.
Time, so you'd have a good trail.
It was good.
So I didn't try to do any of this. I just.
John came around the corner back there where the overflow was. On it. Yeah.
I thought I felt a little bit,
Yeah, it was slushy, not bad.
but I was going fairly not that fast.
I just didn't want to find one of those bend holes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Okay.
The belly blade.
Makes a big splash. Oh, that's pretty good.
You won't have to go fast.
No, you can go that side.
Man, what a chore.
Well, we could climb the bank back there and run up this tub bank. A little bit of brush cutting.
Good thing these machines have a big footprint.
That's true.
Hey,
No
big
big
90
deal.
turn.
No big
Big 90. Big wow.
Big night.
At 49 Mile on the Allakaket Trail, we veered west through Nook Pass, as we have many times before.
There's the rays. And this is where we diverge from the AK trail.
And traversed to the Malosey River in just a couple of hours. At the Melozitna River crossing, we staged 2 of our tow sleds to pick up on the way back, and after a short break and refueling, continued on towards Hughes and Pocahontas hot springs.
Snowshoe ready.
Having never been in this new area, we made good but slow progress, trying to get as far as we could before dark. We made it 18 miles and crested the pass between the Malosey and Indian rivers. I was disheartened to see many miles of moderate brush between us and our destination. We camped late and decided it was in our best interest to make our way back to Little Malosey Hot Springs the following day and clean up the new section of trail as best we could while we were on our way out.
His lips tied to his arm. What is that lamp? Don't lose that headlamp, Steve. Lights out.
Day 4, we set out for Little Malosey. We quickly made our way back to the Malosey River, picked up our sleds, and continued on.
We're gonna have 10 million gallons of gasoline to home.
The trip up the Little Malosey to the hot springs was very nice, and we made good time setting up camp before dark.
Well, that wouldn't be anything out of the
first time.
ordinary.
Hey!
Damn it. Love you, man.
It's been a while since I put this on.
Yeah. He's running around in some wet long johns.
Well, they're half wet.
This is what it's all about.
It is, right?
Day 5, we needed to find a way out to the Yukon River from our camp. I had an idea of where to go, but had never been there. fortunate to find a route up to an almost 3,000 foot pass without too much difficulty. From the pass, I had a clear view of what I wanted to do the following day, and because the wind was very intense, we turned and headed back to camp early. Day 6, we rode back up to the high pass, and under very overcast skies, attempted to traverse the ridgeline we were on, down to a mining road that led to the Yukon. Unfortunately, we kept running into dead ends, and had to backtrack a couple of miles further away from the Yukon before we could get down the other side.
Tell Steve if he wants to go around, I'll go get him.
On our way down, we encountered one very steep section of trail that forced us to unhook our tow sleds and lower them down with ropes.
Steep hill. Cutting the trail here in Grant Creek. Shoe slide. You look like you're skiing. Steve's just on his butt. That's pretty good. Whoa. Good job. Look at Steve. This is how we used to sled when we were about 5 years old. Keep going. Oh my gosh. Pull that rope under his keister.
Like, dude, that tree was on fire.
It started a forest fire. Oh my gosh.
After we all regrouped at the bottom, we made our way to the gold mine and then out the 12-mile road to the Yukon. After crossing over a mile of rugged Yukon ice, we were on the trail to Tanana and Cedar's cabin, 110 miles away. We rode into Squaw Crossing after dark, trying not to peer into the clear ice and rushing Tanana River beneath it that we were riding on top of. We made it to Cedar's at 1 a.m. and got a good night's rest before heading home the following day. hope you enjoyed watching Pocahontas 2024. We will be back.